Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Auphanim. In the words of the esteemed and immortal Macho Man Randy Savage, XRP is the cream of the crop, brother. Oh, yeah. I've been thinking about that all day. We are just demolishing the SEC, whooping the SEC. I'm having a great time reading every bit of every victory. We're racking up more victories over the SEC. My goodness. Ripple, anybody watch arm wrestling out there? Any arm wrestlers out there? Ripple is becoming the John Brzezinski of crypto. Just what do they call that? What do they call that? Cupping or whatever? Just top rolling. There you go. They're just top rolling these guys, man. Oh my goodness, just dominating. We have an article on zcrypto.com. Ripple has netted yet another win. Gary is throwing chairs through the window right now. He's hitting coworkers with elbow drops and Hulk Hogan leg drops. Oh my god, he is not happy. Gary is not happy right now. Let's continue on. You guys distracted me. What's going on here? Ripple has netted yet another win in its ongoing legal scuffle, as the court has denied the U.S. Security Exchange Commission's SEC motion to file a sir reply in support of its motion to strike the fintech company's fair notice affirmative defense. Judge Torres denies SEC's motion. Oh man, I can't stop thinking about that money. That money makes me giddy. That money makes me happy. That surge of XRP money. I don't know what I like more, the money or the victory. Like, they both feel pretty good to think about right now. But man, this is major, incredible. It's a great time to be alive. Great time to be an XRP holder. And we did feast on this correction and dip. We ate a lot of XRP. We took a lot of it in. Crypto Lions definitely roared and let our roar and our presence be felt. We definitely are. We're going to continue that too. The latest development in the SEC versus Ripple case could be welcomed by the XRP army as a positive sign. It definitely, what? Could be. Every victory is positive right now. Gets us closer and closer to this case being over, which brings us closer to what people consider the switch being flipped, right? On-demand liquidity being used, no pre-funding of accounts. All of these banks utilizing XRP for interbank payments. That's major. All that money. That's major. I can't wait. No, don't get me wrong. I'm very patient, extremely patient. But I can feel that money in my hands already. I mean, look, am I alone? Do you think I'm the only one who feels that way? I just have the courage to say it out loud. I can feel that money already. I love it. The money is just symbolic of victory. Like, we all have money. Like, we've been in crypto for a while, we've been trading, we've been doing well. But I mean, the victory feels amazing. And I hate bullies also, right? I come from a family of fighters. My father was a boxer. I did wrestling, taekwondo, wanted to go to MMA, jiu-jitsu, all of these different things, right? I hate bullies, and the SEC is a bully. So, I mean, I also take delight in that they're being humbled. Hopefully it continues. I'm not celebrating too hard. Trust me, this is not even near a full celebration. But hopefully it continues. Let's just read a little bit more here. The regulator had cited a similar case that it had brought against blockchain content platform LBRY library. In the said case, a New Hampshire magistrate judge ruled on the pleadings on unconnected selective enforcement defense. Ooh, it's not going well for you, SEC. It's not. Ripple's attorneys, however, argued that the SEC shouldn't be allowed to boost its case against the firm's fair notice defense by referencing out-of-circuit, recently decided cases. Ripple also indicated that the LBRY pled a fair notice defense, but the SEC didn't move to strike it. Little hypocrisy there, huh, SEC? Interesting. And the omission of this is the proposed sir reply is remarkable. So, a lot of what's happening is so strange to me. The SEC, and there's a lot more to read in this article here. Make sure you guys go check this article out. They have some documents posted here if you want to read that here. So this is on zcrypto.com, zycrypto.com. Go check this article out. It's right at the top of the page and give this a read. It's very interesting, but the SEC seems to forget what they do and say. There's no other way to explain these giant blunders that they're making. The hypocrisy that is in some of their actions, some of the words that they use. And it's almost as if they don't know what the different sections of the SEC are doing, right? So obviously you have some people dealing with the LBR case at a particular time. You have some individuals dealing with the Ripple case. Maybe they're spread too thin. But how can you do this one activity in the LBRY case and then expect it to go unnoticed in the Ripple case? That something doesn't seem right here. I don't know. Maybe they're not all on one accord, like as I iterated before. But of course, having the top lawyers, having some of the best lawyers, Ripple is going to pick up on that and use it against you. I don't know. There's something strange about that here. I just don't see. I don't. My mind wants to fiddle with the idea of, is the SEC trying to lose this case? But why? Why would they do that? I have heard certain theories, okay, but I don't know. This is just strange. I'm just going to go the route of the SEC is just in over his head. They haven't had anyone to fight them in this way. No one to really go against them because everyone fears them for the most part, right? And most of the institutions just cave in to the SEC's demands. So I don't think they ever prepare for something like this. But when that case is over, if the SEC keeps going this way, then I don't know how much longer this can continue. They're just getting demolished at this point. But when that case is over, you have all of these corridors that have been announced that Ripple has been building in, right? You already have established digital wallets that they're doing, like in Palau. They gave you a great example in Palau of how they're rolling out the digital wallets. Of course, you're going to have payroll on that. They're doing infrastructure for certain governments. I'm pretty sure they're doing infrastructure for some of the banks on the XRPL. You have the tokenization of real estate moving across. Look at all that value from the real estate market that's going to be moving across the XRPL. And as I said before, there's no way I think that anyone should believe that large institutions, once they understand how many banks are using XRP, and that prestige starts to sort of cloak XRP, or not cloak, but how would I say that? Starts to wrap around XRP and Ripple. That prestige is going to make any institution that's worth their salt, that has a great reputation, is going to make them want to use XRP and associate with Ripple because they're going to say, hey, the banks are using it. I should use it too. What's better than what the banks use? People look at who is the best and people look at who is celebrated as having the most money and they want to do what they do because they understand that the people with the most money typically are going to choose what they have evaluated to be the best. And if the banks are using the XRPL, all those large institutions that are moving real estate value involved in that, they're going to want a piece of that also. And that's going to bring them to non-banking financial institutions like Ripple, Stellar Foundation, Algorand Foundation, Hedera, and Cello, okay? They are the best of the absolute best, all right? The cream of the crop, as Macho would say. So, I mean, once this is over, there's so many different things. Of course, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. This is not like, I said this so many times. I see the prices of some of the banking coins moving in levels. You have a parabolic run, it'll level out. Parabolic run, it'll level out. Why? Because everything is going to come in stages. So you'll have the commercial banks will come in at some point. Then the central banks will come in at some point. That's two different, they're on two different timelines. And two different education curves, not to mention infrastructure, two different timelines. The real estate market will come in at a particular time. The metaverse will start. That all of this money from the music industry, music royalties, right? Music copyrights, the art industry, all of these different, the gaming industry, all of these different amounts of money will come into the XRPL at different times, which theoretically, I mean, maybe some of them will coincide. But theoretically, that would mean they're parabolic run, level out, parabolic run, level out, parabolic run, level out. I mean, theoretically, I could be completely wrong, but I think that's logical. So, we'll keep an eye on this and see and continue to monitor how it's going. But as of right now, it's going really, really well. And everything is looking good. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, let's get to the money.